Yo, let's kick it on the real, yo. Now, if you live in loneliness and you have it all, you have everything. I'm talking for my life in general. You have everything. You have a crib. You have pay that you get. You're good on that. You have food money. You have benefits, dental. You have everything. But you're not happy. You know? Truly. You're like, people live. I've lived in my life. I have. You know? I lived for years. I came here. Family. Did it. Completed it. And now it's to the point where you just even though you help family, but you still have that whatever, you know. So it's like some of us, we get to that point where we get to live and then something happens, and then it's like I'm just saying in general. I'm just gonna take a swig. Okay, I'm gonna tell you another thing. If you're a drinker, the cans and the beers, 6 packs are the same amount. There's only something different. Cans, bottles. The only difference is it's can and bottle. Same percentage. Just know that you save more money with cans. Just in case, thug mentality. Or maybe not even thug mentality. Some people notice. I'm just saying, I prefer to drink out of a bottle. So I do what I fucking do. You know? So, I'm just saying in general, some people don't like me. Some people do. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't give a shit. It's what I think. And if they don't, I don't bother with them. That's simple. And that's the way I live. Some people I do see through them. And there are people out there that like you to do things for them. Unless they don't bother with you no more. Those are fake people. Just always know that. Always know that. Always like the game. You know what I mean? Those are fake people. Those are the ones that you don't need to be around. I've dealt with those people, here and there, like over the years. And I'm gonna tell you, you know, I'd rather be alone than deal with that shit or be a victim or whatever the deal is. You know? Take another swig. I don't care. I'll drink out of a water bottle. I don't give a shit. I'm straight up ghetto. I don't care. I lived in New York. I lived in ghetto. I lived in all that shit. My last place, I was living in a fucking hotel. It was Crack Central. You don't give a fuck. Live there. Even though you had a bunch of crackheads or whatever, you walk through, they want some beers or whatever, and you give one, forget about it. You give all, fuck that shit. I was like, that's for me. Put some ice in the fucking sink. And just put those fucking beers in there and let them get cold and shit. That's another way to keep it cold. If you live in a hotel. Just so you know. So I have traveled. I have did things. I went to Job Corps. I was one of those mugs that used to fucking put their pants down and walk around like that and fucking whatever and whatever. But I said to myself one day, I said, I'm gonna tell you, I was fucking stoned as hell, and I was watching the fucking TV. I was in a room in a basement, mind you. I was fucking like fucking teenager to 21 years old, bro, and I fucking lived in a basement. Imagine that's my own fucking. Maybe one day I'll explain about that. But I was fucking stoned, bro. I was smoking 20 piece. I was fucking, forget about it. This year I relate, and that bitch was hydro. So anyway, I'm fucking toasted. And the Job Corps commercial says, get an education. You can get a trade. So I don't know, something just lit up, bro. And I fucking went in there and I had to pick up my fucking pants, bro. You think I wanted to do that shit? Hell no. You get rolled up. You pick up cigarette butts, you fucking whatever, and so. You know, so after a while, I just got used to it. I was an independent thug. I did what I did. But I'm saying as a fucking person that that did work in regular fucking jobs and shit like that. You know, like, painter and shit. I had an ex-girl that, worked in restaurants, and, I don't know, I just got tired, bro. I got tired of looking at fucking walls like crazy. I was a painter. I got a degree. And, I went to the restaurant business, and I loved it. Being around the people and shit. I'm an entertainer. I'm a fucking artist. I like being around people and shit. Now you can see why. You know, I write all those fucking things on Facebook. I'm used to being around people. I hate to say that. You know, but I'm used to holding my own in situations and shit. But, you know, I'm trying not to isolate. I try not to. But sometimes I feel like there's nothing out there for me, you know? I swear, I said to one of y'all out there, I don't remember who it was, Witchery, or what's his name, you know? I feel like maybe if I moved out there to one of y'all's countries, maybe I'd get more love or something. But I have everything. I'm sorry, listen, I've been flowing for a while, so my mouth gets a little dry when I flow. Like, maybe I'll flow even more. I put that shit on fucking Facebook and shit. You know, I never look like this. I'm the type of guy that you're gonna have to like me for who I am, even if I got this shit or whatever, you know. But yeah, just know I haven't gave up. I'm just pouring into the fucking I do shit, it gets me by and shit, so I'm just know that I'm pouring beer into a bottle now, because I drink out of the bottle. I prefer it. Saves me money from fucking whatever. I'm not cheap, but I do shit smart and shit. I'm drinking malt liquor. That's what we grew up on. Old English, St. Ives, If you want to save money, hey, do the fucking thing. Some people look at me because I curse so much and shit, I'm sorry, yo. At one point, I thought that maybe, I'm not dissing my family, maybe if I would have grew up with the Osbournes or something, they curse like crazy, I don't know. But just know, this right now, excuse me, it's loneliness. Point blank. It's like, if I don't flow, I'm watching television. Or, I'm just like, I've had a little time of airtime, just myself and stuff like that. But it's like I have all the time in the world. What the fuck is, you know what I mean? I have all the time. Girly. I have the money. I have fucking, yeah, I'm buying equipment and stuff. I mean, I'm almost done a little bit. I bought everything I need and stuff like that, I got a guitar coming on the way, I'm gonna drink another swig. I drink like this once in a blue. You know. I mean, I was a big alkie. And I'm gonna tell you that I had to let go of people that were negative in my life. And this thing just fucking dimmed. I guess the battery's going out. I hope it still gets me, And then I was I was around negativity for a while, and I grew up around negativity, so it was like I don't do negativity like I used to do back then. I'm not saying that, I could watch it. I don't know, it makes me feel, I don't know, like comfortable, because I could watch a horror movie, I could watch somebody getting beat down, because I grew up around that shit. I seen that shit as a kid. I fucking, let's just say where I lived or different places, I used to walk outside and see a fight. I used to throw down myself, back then it was like, it was all about respect. You didn't fight, you were gone. Somebody said the wrong thing to you, you said you didn't do shit, you were fucked. That's the way it was and shit. You had to react. I was the type of motherfucker that you stepped on me, I didn't even know you, I'd have to fucking just lay you out. That's it. That's the way it was. And that's even talking without even drinking or whatever. That's the way it was. That's just the way it was. You don't ever forget that mental. You stay in it. Even though if you don't do it, there's even people that didn't even smoke weed and they still stay in that mental. Or they don't drink no more. But it's still there. I still stay in that mental no matter what. Do what I have to do. For me. Imagine being around people for years and years. And helping people or just being around people. And it's just like nothing. And don't get me wrong, I fucking dealt with fucking whatever and been in the lonely cycle for so long and kept going and going and going and going and still going. And then after a while, you start to see things. I don't mean see things like freaking like schizo, or not saying there's something wrong with schizo, but it just, after a while, it does whatchamacallit. You see a girl, a guy, or you see it on fucking television, you hear a love song, or you see people around people, and you're a person that's alone. It just hits something. You know that. You feel that sadness. I'm gonna take another swig. It's gonna hit you. Even if you're not like me, a Taurus or whatever, I'm gonna let you go. Peace. Make another one.